ADA University hosted on Wednesday the lecture entitled The US and EU Policies in the South Caucasus and Central Asia, 25 Years of Overview and Analysis. The lecturer was Svante Cornell, a Swedish scholar specializing on politics and security issues in Eurasia, especially the South Caucasus, Turkey and Central Asia, professor of John Hopkins University. In his exclusive interview to CBC TV channel, Svante Cornell touched upon the issue of returning the body of the Azerbaijani serviceman killed during a recent Armenian provocation.
I think that there is a lack of mechanisms for, and what your example suggests is that there is no serious international mechanism to handle this type of issues because the leading world powers are not sufficiently involved in trying to find a way to manage and to resolve this conflict. There needs to be a greater level of involvement by international organizations in order to make sure that these type of problems don't happen.
Cornell also commented on Austria's chairmanship at the Osce and its role in the resolution of the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict.
I think for any country to be able to play a role, they have to go back and understand what happened 25 years ago and even before, and what were the UN Security Council resolutions and what are the international principles of law. But more specifically to your question has an underlying assumption that the OSCE can be an effective mechanism for resolving this conflict. I dispute this. I don't think that the OSCE can be a serious institution to resolve this conflict, and I don't believe the Minsk Group can be a serious organization to resolve this conflict. Because the Minsk Group has been working for over 20 years without any form of resolution, without any form of progress. It is time to think about whether some new format is required to address this problem. The Minsk Group and the OSCE has become an excuse for inaction on the basis of the major powers at best, and an instrument for the intervention into the politics of this region for their own purposes at worst.
Svante Cornell is the author of the famous book Azerbaijan Since Independence, where he describes Azerbaijan's path of development over the last 25 years. Students of ADA University, as well as officials of the Center for Strategic Studies of Azerbaijan, representatives of NATO in Azerbaijan, attended the lecture. Rana Gaeva, Ruslan Jafarov, CBC.